Gundam.tk presents Gundam X. Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Robert184 from Gundam.tk, and today I'll be taking a look at something which is a very exciting new kit from Bandai. In this case, it's the high-grade After-War Gundam X. This is a brand new kit released by Bandai in April 2010, and it sells for the price of 1,800 Japanese yen. The reason I'm excited for this kit is not so much just because it's Gundam X, I mean that in and of itself is exciting, but the fact that Bandai has released a completely new line here, in this case the high-grade After-War line. And basically what's been happening since 1999, Bandai has done the high-grade Universal Century line with kits from First Gundam, Zeta, Double Zeta, etc. And since 2000 they've done high-grade Seed, Seed Destiny, and high-grade 00. So the 1990 series, including God, Wing, X, and Turn A, have never gotten a fantastic high-grade 144th treatment. Now this doesn't mean that Universal Century is dead, in fact it's still going to be running, but they're just going to be inserting kits from the 90s, from the shows in the 90s, into the high-grade Universal Century numbering system, which means basically now we can get high-grade 144ths of pretty much every Gundam series there is, which is great news if you're a fan. So while this is the new high-grade After-War from the new line, don't forget that back in 1996 Bandai did put out a Gundam X, so the same mobile suit that is also high-grade. And at the time though, high-grade, there was a Master Grade 1/100th, but high-grade was pretty much the best Bandai could make at the time, and that applied to their 1/100th lines. And it was only really after 1999 when the HGAW line kicked off that they started applying high-grade down to 144th kits. And don't forget that you can see reviews of the high-grade 1/100th Gundam X and XX, as always, at gundam.tk. For a look around the box, in addition to the high-grade After-War, something I like is that Bandai is now putting on the series name prominently here. So here we have Gundam X from the anime, GX 9900 Gundam X Satellite System Loading Mobile Suit. As I said, 2010, and I really like the illustration here, which has a good shot of the satellite cannon and the moon in the background, which, if you've seen the anime, is essential to the plot. On the side of the box, same information, including the fact that this is number 109 in the high-grade Universal Series set numbering system, and 110 is going to be the God Gundam, and then 111 will go back to UC with the Double Zeta, which I'm also very much looking forward to. So around the box itself, very clean, simple HGUC style box with just a front shot and a back shot, and then it has some information about the Gundam X and the show itself here, talking about 15 years ago, how they had a good war, and the height of this Gundam. It's a relatively small Gundam with a height there, 17.1 meters. But it's the other side of the box that shows off a lot of its really cool features, including the fact that it has the hovering mode where you can put the satellite cannon backwards. Of course, it has the satellite cannon fully deployed with the trademark X there. It also shows off that it has good shoulder, arm, and waist mobility. You can put it on an action base, of course. It's got the hips. For anybody who's been building HG00 kits, you'll be familiar with those. It also comes with a huge shoulder Vulcan that goes over, a large size beam sword, and you're going to get a shield buster rifle that can also be in rifle mode or shield mode. Finally, I say this every time, but Bandai, please include a picture of an unpainted Gundam on every single box you make. In this case, they do that, and they're showing off that they have reflecting hologram foils that you can put on the satellite cannon, and this is completely online. But you'll notice that the picture here is pretty small compared to the rest of the images, but you still get the idea that this is going to look pretty good, even with no effort. This is the live unboxing. I haven't cracked this open yet, so when we take off the cover there, inside you're going to get, right on the top, you're going to get the hologram foils, which are looking pretty cool. On the A-plate you've got red, white, black, sort of blue, and a sheet of polycaps. You're also going to get some clear green parts, including the oversized beam sword, and it's cool that you do get a clear green part for the chest. I hope it stays on better than the high-grade 1/100th one. Also, you can see that there's some gaps here, so we can talk about that when we're looking at the X divider, which I'm sure will get released in the future. You're also going to get a lighter blue for the feet and chest, along with some more gray parts here. These are ABS parts. And the C2 plate, well, that's clearly saying that we're going to get some X divider action in the future, just all white, and then you're going to get another set of gray plates, including regular stickers here. And in the bottom of the box, what are we going to get? Something from Bandai, Merry Christmas, and you're going to get the manual. So, pretty simple. Now let me tell you that I am impressed with what I've seen from the plates so far. This is actually purple here, you could say, and then compared to the light blue, so you have a lot of different colors in this kit. Along here you're going to have the antennas are having the regular, they've got the little extra knobs so kids don't poke their eyes out. The shield and the rifle look like they're separate parts so it doesn't transform, which I really have no complaints about because it's going to be more solid. Red for the chest. The B plate in sort of the light baby blue, whatever you want to call it, is looking okay. Lots of parts there. But when you look at the C1 and the C2 part, you can just see from the gaps here, these are all white, including most of the satellite cannon. But you can just see that this is just begging for a Gundam X divider, because they're going to have a lot of extra parts that we should get when they release that variant in the near future. The D plate is lots of gray. Again, this part is missing. And the ABS plates. So even before I begin building, I'm impressed already with this, just based on the fact that this already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gray. So we've got 6 different colors of parts here, not to mention the clear green parts for the chest. Basically, these are approaching master grade levels anyway, very similar to the HGAW Gundam. All those positive things being said though, remember that this new HG After War is 1800 yen and the old high grade 1/100th is only 1500 yen. So for the extra money we're spending, I do expect that they do provide this kind of quality in the color selection, etc. in the plates. Here's the regular stickers that are included, including a lot of thin black lines. So anybody who's built the Master Grade God will be familiar with these. I hope that the glue stays on and they want to stay in place. Mostly everything for the head here. The hologram seals are looking pretty cool and shiny, and I did notice that there is one small sticker that's going to go inside the chest, so you're going to have a clear green part over sparkly silver, which is going to look pretty cool once the moon was sending its signal for the satellite cannon. The manual is just so clean and simple, I really don't know what else to say besides this is just exactly what it should be. When you crack it open, you're going to get 2 pages here in color where you're going to show off mostly the promo art from the side, showing off the hovering mode, etc. It's also going to show you how to transform everything from hovering mode to satellite cannon deployed mode, etc. On the back, you're going to have an action pose showing it off on the action base, a rear view, and the painting guide showing you that the colors that you should be painting, well, if you're a pro. And when you crack this whole thing open, you're going to get a list of the plates, how to order missing parts, and then 3 pages of directions. So enough of that. Now that I've cracked this open, I can't actually wait to start getting building on it, so stay tuned. Tomorrow I should be back with the review, and if you guys like these videos, you know what to do. Rate, comment, subscribe, throw some comments on my front page, take a look around the whole page. This is Robert184 from gundam.tk. Don't forget to keep checking on the YouTube page. Hopefully we'll have a lot more updates soon, and as always, thanks for watching. See you again soon, everybody.